Hello my dear students of class 6B English medium. In my last class I mentioned two important questions from your textbook. The first question was, why are the stars not seen in the daytime? This is very important question. This is the answer of the question. But in your textbook you will find just an example. This is not the perfect answer of the question. It is just an example. After writing the answer of the question, you can give the example that you find in your textbook. Okay. But this is actually the answer of the question, perfect answer of the question. Why are the stars not seen in the daytime? In the daytime, the light from the sun gets scattered in the atmosphere of earth. The brightness of the light is more than the brightness of the little light obtained from the stars. So, that is why we cannot see stars in daytime. This is actually the perfect reason, this is the perfect answer of this particular question. Why are the stars not seen in the daytime? Next question, why do the stars twinkle? So, the answer is, the earth is enveloped by the atmosphere. The earth is enveloped by the atmosphere. Temperature differs in different layers of the atmosphere. As you know that the temperature is different in the different atmosphere. The temperature differs in different layers of the atmosphere. So, layers of atmosphere is actually troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, exosphere. You will find in your textbook in 5 chapter. So, temperature differs in different layers of the atmosphere. These differences make the light of the stars flicker when they travel through these layers. So, these differences make the light of the stars twinkle when they travel through these layers. So, when the lights travel through the layers, the light of the stars flickering. So, however, the stars do not twinkle when viewed from the space beyond the earth atmosphere. So, that is why, that is actually the reason that the stars twinkle. Okay. So, in your textbook you will find the answer. This is also the perfect answer. Why stars appear to twinkle, or why do the stars twinkle? My next point is joy of spotting stars. So, you will find a picture, Great Bear or Ursa Major. So, Ursa Major, the symbol of the Ursa Major is Great Bear, and it is also named Saptarshi Mondol. And next, Ursa Minor is also symbol Little Bear, and is also called Dhruva Matsya. This is the joy of spotting stars. My next point is, what is a telescope? This is very important. Telescope is a mega cylinder fixed with magnifying glass which is used to observe the sky. This is called telescope. So, at first we have to know what is telescope. So, a mega cylinder fitted with magnifying glass. This kind of mega cylinder which is fitted with magnifying glass, which is used also to observe the sky, this is called telescope. So, then what is observatory? A huge dome, you will find a dome along with a telescope. This is also the dome, and also this is a telescope. So, a huge dome is constructed to house such a telescope. So, huge dome is constructed to house a telescope. This dome is called observatory. Actually, this dome is called observatory, and a mega cylinder fitted with magnifying glass which is used to observe the sky is called telescope. Okay. The young astronomers fun zone is pole star. Then the most important topic is the solar system. So, what is a solar system? In short, the solar system consists of the sun, the 8 planets and their satellites, and thousands of other small heavenly bodies such as asteroids, comets, meteors, etc. So in short, you can explain what is solar system, but if we discuss the topic in broad way, then one of the billions of stars in the Milky Way is the sun. So one of the billions of stars in the Milky Way is the sun. It is a medium size Ulysses star. So the description of the sun is a medium size and Ulysses star. The color of the star is yellow. About 4,600 million years ago, there were no sun, no solar system. About 4,600 years ago, millions years ago, there was no sun, no solar system. There are only gigantic clouds of dust and gases suspended in space. So gradually dust particles, hydrogen, helium gases compressed to form the sun. So hydrogen, helium and dust particles are the main gases present in the sun. Don't forget that. So the main components of the sun is hydrogen and helium and also dust particles. The force of gravity in the newborn star made atoms collide, immense heat and energy were emitted, and from there immense heat and energy emitted. Thus the sun started emitting light, heat like a burning spear. So the remaining dust particles and gases started revolving around the sun in the influence of its gravitational pull. This is very important. The remaining dust particles and gases, what are the two gases? Hydrogen and helium, revolving around the sun in the influence of its gravitational pull. So here we find a gravitational pull and the two gases along with dust particles, they revolve. The earth and the other planets, satellites and other members of the solar system were formed through millions of years from these dust clouds. Planets, satellites, asteroids, planetoids, meteors, comets are revolving around the sun. So in short, I also gave the definition of the solar system. So the solar system actually consists of the sun, 8 planets and their satellites, thousands of other heavenly bodies such as asteroids, comets, meteors, planetoids. Okay, this is actually the short description, short definition of the solar system. Next, look at the figures and write down. There are here are 3 questions. Which planet is the closest to the sun? You know the answer of the question very well. The which planet is the closest to the sun? The closest to the sun, which planet is Mercury. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. Next question, which planet seems to be the largest? So Jupiter seems to be the largest planet in the solar system. Okay. Third question, and how many planets is the earth situated when we move away from the sun? So there are 2 planets, first Mercury and then Venus. So how many planets is the earth situated when we move away from the sun? So first move away from the sun, first is Mercury, then Venus, then earth, after Mars. Turn over your page number 5. Fact file is very important. There are many questions. Fact file is so much important for this. First point, temperature at the surface of the sun is almost 6,000 degree centigrade. So temperature at the surface of the sun, you have to remember the temperature at the surface of the sun is almost 6,000 degrees centigrade. temperature in the interior of the sun is actually the surface of the sun, and is also interior of the sun is estimated at about 15 million degree centigrade. So, first point is the temperature at the surface of the sun is 6000 degree centigrade, and temperature in the interior of the sun is estimated at about 15 million degree centigrade. Do not forget that. Next point, the solar system is not located at the center of the Milky Way. The solar system is not located at the center of the Milky Way. It is a little towards the margin of the galaxy. It is actually situated in the margin on the galaxy. It is not located at the center of the Milky Way. In my previous class, I also gave the definition of the Milky Way and also gave the example of the Milky Way. So, third point is the places on the surface of the sun where the temperature is a little less are not as bright as the other parts. They are called solar spot. It is very important what is solar spots or what are solar spots. You have to write down the answer. The places on the surface of the sun. The places on the surface of the sun where the temperature is a little less are not as bright as the other parts. Which is not bright as the other parts, they are called solar spot. Then my next one is the sun and the moon seems to be of the same size from the earth. The sun and the moon seems to be the same size distance from the earth. This happens as the moon is much closer to the earth than the sun. So, the main reason behind this, the actual reason is the moon is much closer to the sun, to the earth than the sun. So, this is actually the reason, that is why the sun and the moon seems to be the same size. Next point is a medium size UV star like the sun is generally likely to live for 10 billion years. So, this is actually the description of the sun. A medium size UV stars like the sun is generally likely to live for 10 billion years. Next, 1/2 billion of the light and the heat of the sun reaches the earth. So, 1/2 billion of the light and heat of the sun reaches the earth. The sun is 1.3 million times bigger. So, the sun is 1.3 million times bigger and 0.3 million times heavier than the earth. So, this is actually shape and size of the earth. The sun is 1.3 million times bigger and 0.3 million times heavier than the earth. So, my next point is what is solar storm. So, huge amount of ionized particles, gases and rays are released into space when small explosion takes place at the outer surface of the sun corona. This is called solar storm. So, huge amount of ionized particles, actually dust particles, gases, rays are released into space, when small explosion takes place at the outer surface of the sun. When some small explosion takes place at the outer surface of the sun, this actually which is named as corona, this is called a solar storm. This is very important. You have to remember what is solar storm. These storms gain instant every 11 years. Such events lead to disruption in satellite communication on the earth. So, such events lead to disruption in satellite communication on the earth. So, this is it disrupts in satellite communication on the earth. So, which is so this is very important. This is actually the definition of the solar system and also the features of the solar system. It disrupts the satellite communication on the earth. So, there are some precaution or cautions. Avoid looking directly at the sun with the naked eye. It can burn your retina and cause seriously damage to your eye. So, do not look at the sun with the naked eye even during a solar eclipse. So, this is actually a cautions. So, do not do that, do not try to do that, avoid looking directly at the sun with the naked eye. So, my next point is planet. So, these are actually the characteristics or features of planets. So, what are the features of planet? First is a planet has no light of its own. So, planet has no light of its own. My second point is, second features of the planet is, a planet is illuminated by light from a stars. So, a planet is illuminated, is lighted by light from a stars. Third characteristics or feature is, a planet revolves around a star as it is affected by the force of attraction of the stars. This is very important. A planet revolves around a star as it is affected by the force of attraction of the star. So, a planet is much smaller than a star. So, the question can come from, write 3 characteristics of planet. So, you have to write down from here. There are 4 characteristics of the planet. Do not forget that, try to remember. These are actually the characteristics of the planet. My next point, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars are the four planets that you find respectively when you move away from the sun in the solar system. So, inner planet, they are called the inner planets. So, which are the inner planets? Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars. Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars are the 4 planets that you find respectively when you move away from the sun in the solar system. They are called inner planets. What are the outer planets, or which are outer planets? The outer planets in succession include Jupiter, Saturn, the remaining planets Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, they are called outer planet. They are called outer planet. All the planets in the solar system are spinning around their own axis and also revolving around the sun at the same time. All of them rotate anti-clockwise. So, all of them rotate anti-clockwise actually from west to east. Anti-clockwise means actually the movement of the earth is called west to east. Venus is the only exception to this rule. Okay, that's all. Thank you.